Hey guys, today we're going to be reacting to the top 5 most expensive gaming setups.
But today is not that day because we are not going to talk about solid setups, but instead setups that are ridiculously overkill. These are in many cases the dream setup and the top 5 most expensive Fortnite setups that we could find, ranked from worst to best. And if you have seen any setups publicly showcased worth more, let us know in the comment section below. But without further ado, get some popcorn and prepare to feast your eyes on some setups that make me want to throw my setup out, curl into a ball, and cry like a small child.
Also, guys,
Ladies and gentlemen,
please leave
let's
a like,
get these setups
subscribe.
we can afford. Number 5 is
going
going
to subscribe, then just hit a like, hit the like.
With a
takes 3 seconds. Yeah.
Setup.
If you don't like and subscribe in the next 2 seconds, a monster's going to eat your toenails tonight.
It seems ever since Septic killed Tfue in Fortnite, he's been blowing up. He even admits this was a huge catalyst in bringing him to where he is today. But the kid's still only 14, so what kind of gaming setup does he have to take on pros like Tfue? At that age, I'd be lucky to have the default mic that came with the console. However, Septic isn't just some normal kid like I was playing games in his room with mom making sure you've done your homework first. He's a full-time streamer with a full $15,000 setup. It actually blows my mind that someone so young has already achieved so much.
$15,000
so what does this setup consist
of? I don't even have,
well, we have to start off with his Vertigear PL4500 chair. As all gamers know, your skill increases tenfold with a gaming chair, and I'd hope so too, considering it costs almost $500. He uses the recent Ninja Air 58 Final mouse in Cherry Blossom Red and has hyper glides on the feet to give it a more smooth flow across the mouse pad. His keyboard is the Ducky 1-2 Mini that was made famous by Tfue last year, but Septic also uses rubber keycaps on the WS&D keys for the extra grip. Like most content creators around the world, he uses the Audio-Technica mic, but has the upgraded AT2035 version. He then has 2 Dell monitors with his keyboard cam on the right monitor and the webcam on the left. Apparently he's already broken them 4 times, but Septic uses HyperX Cloudflight headphones, admitting that they're great, just not that durable. But what about the PCs? Yep, that was a plural. A lot of streamers will use 2 PCs in order to spread the usage. 1 PC for gaming on and the other to stream and record. They're both pretty much identical with a 17 to 7700 CPU, 16GB RAMs, and the only difference is the streaming PC runs at a GTX of 1080 while a gaming PC runs at 1060. Now, these are all the core components he needs for his setup, but with the face cam being an important feature to any stream, he's also got some added features to help visually. Septic has 15 color-changing nano leaf lights on his ceiling and a white ring light to counter any bad lighting.
Yeah, you usually see YouTubers with them on the walls.
The 14-year-old me is green with envy, but also proud for this entrepreneur of a little man. Number 4 is Tfue with a $20,000 setup. So Tfue and Septic setups are very similar, but obviously Tfue is going to have some of the more insane high-end gear. He's got the basic ring light, the same Ducky 1-2 Mini, but with ultraviolet color rubber keys. And Tfue actually has 2 Ninja Air 58 Final mouses, one in red and the other in lime green, both with added Hyperglide feet. He then uses a Zowie cam-made mouse Bungie, which helps with the wires. His headset is the Sennheiser HD660, and he uses Shure SM7B microphone, each costing you around $500. Feels like most of his equipment starts at around the $500 mark, because even his gaming chair, the Moxnomic Pro Chief, will cost you $500, although you won't get the custom Tfue font on the headrest. The gaming chair tucks neatly under an uplifting desk. He actually has a mechanical desk for lowering and raising if he needs it to. Underneath, you'll once again find 2 PCs. On the left, you have the small Digital Storm streaming PC with your standard 16GB RAM and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card, but in his newer Digital Storm gaming PC on the right, it's a whole new level. This thing has 32GB of RAM, 2 1080 Ti graphics card, a remote-controlled neon-colored water cooling system, and a personalized Tfue stencil all inside. Now, this is all shown through 3 Asus 240Hz monitors Tfue has on the desk. Everyone told me 144Hz was plenty enough, but not for Tfue, getting all 3 at 240Hz. Lastly, he uses a Logitech Brio for the webcam, and a Logitech C930
20s on the dot, dude.
All in all, this is a
staggering $20,000
setup. There's only a few items in Tfue setup that could actually be upgraded, which is why we have even more expensive setups to come, but it's far away from the basic setup he must have had before killing Ninja all of those seasons ago. And at number 3, we've got Reaction with a $25,000 setup, just upping Tfue by $5,000 on his. Now, in all honesty, Reaction setup has got to be one of the cleanest and smoothest looking setups so far. When you're spending over $25,000 on an entire setup, that's something you'd expect though. Seems those nano leaf lights are a massive hit in the streaming community. As you can see, a ton of pro streamers with them in the background, but Reactions has over 30 of them, and they're definitely not cheap. Apparently, he loves the neon and RGB effects, though, because his whole room is lit
Dude,
up.
this kid
Neon
looks like
lights
he's
around
like
the trim of
13
his
or
bed,
14.
all over the walls, and
Okay,
even his
maybe not
mouse pad has a
13, but he looks like he's
color-changing
14,
neon
dude.
edge to it. On top, you'll find that Ducky 102 mini again.
It's
A
crazy,
Reaction
though.
prefers that
It's
Joker
crazy how
color piece
14-year-olds
and
can
how
have that
it
much
styles
skill in a
the keyboard.
game
Next to that,
and
you can see again
then have like all this money to buy this crazy insane gaming setup.
Weight, which you didn't know is extremely light for a mouse. He then has that common Audio-Technica mic I mentioned before, and I'm fairly sure that that one's the basic AT2020 version. Now, when you look up from the desk area and see the monitors, you can see why I said this setup looks so smooth. Reactions has a triple monitor stand so that you can only really see the one stand in the middle, and at the back, while the side monitors appear to be floating, the monitors themselves are all Asus 144Hz, with the two side monitors being curved with RGB lights on the back. It's all powered by one PC this time, an i7 8700K with GTX 1080 graphics card and 16 gigabytes of RAM with liquid cooling. To enjoy the setup comfortably, Reaction uses a DX Racer Valkyrie gaming chair in white and black.
That's $20,000 in total, so let's see how
what's
what's...
as we move on to the number 2 spot from Unbox Therapy with a $30,000 gaming setup. This gaming station is no
He said
ordinary
25,000,
streamer room
but
type
at the
setup.
end,
That would
but
be
then
way
at
too
the end
simple
when it
for
showed the
people at
total, it
Unbox
said
Therapy.
20,000.
This is essentially taking an entire room's gear and mounted it
Doesn't make any
smoothly
sense.
on the ultimate gaming
Dude,
chair. The core
holy-
structure is from Imperial.
Wait, how much did you say it
and
was?
just on its own, the chair
30,000?
will cost you over $3,500.
That's
But if you
only
can afford that kind of
30,000?
lifestyle,
That's
it
only
might
like...
just be worth it.
That should be
The
way
entire
more than
top arm raises and
30,000.
lowers. The chair has a built-in messaging system, raisable footrest, and the whole station can recline back if you're feeling extra lazy. Even the little keyboard desk has a motorized arm,
Dude.
allowing it to open and close automatically.
I don't know.
To make this gaming office
Oh
workstation
my-
the
I don't
ultimate
know if I
gamer
can
setup,
even
though,
sit in
Unbox
that
Therapy,
and do that.
get in some of the best equipment to match. The main monitor is a
I mean, I actually
4K
probably could,
LG
but, like,
42-inch with two vertical LG monitors on the side to give this an
crazy.
almost 100-inch total widescreen display. Oh my god! All the accessories are from Steelworks with an M750 keyboard, the Rival
It
600
literally
mouse,
looks like a
Pro
massaging chair, but
Game
then
DAC
you have like a
headset. So
desk
what kind of
with
PC is
PCs and
running this
everything.
behemoth of a setup? Gotta be main gear, right?
Dude, like, you
well,
get
it's
your
a
soda
custom
next
build
to
from
you,
the
you got your
Unbox Therapy team
PC
using
behind,
Zydax
like-
equipment. It's got an i9
That's crazy, it's only
7980Xe
30,000.
CPU
You'd think it's like
overclocked at
50,000 or
4.6
something.
gigahertz, two Asus 1080 Ti graphics card with a whoppingly overkill 128 gigs of RAM. This thing is ferocious. They've also added a PlayStation because as a gamer's paradise, it had to have at least more than one platform. The whole rig has RGB lighting fitted around, and they added some more of those nano leaves near the top. The one problem with the setup is I'd probably shrivel away after it's been 4 weeks and I haven't left the chair. But to keep you going, they
Yeah,
even
bro,
added their own
I would
refreshment
not
cart
probably
full of
even move
snacks
that
and
chair.
Coca-Cola fridge on
You
the
got
other
soda,
side,
you got
just so
snacks,
never
except-
have to leave your
Dude,
chair.
imagine having,
ever.
imagine they
I
also
mean,
had a
yeah,
port, like a,
who wants to leave your
literally a
chair,
toilet
I
right
mean,
there, so you just
this
like
is
take a
one
little
team's
whiz or
version of
poop
the
or something.
ultimate gaming
I'm
setup,
sorry, I
but
don't know why I thought
what
of
are
that,
you
but like,
still thinking?
just imagine
In at
though,
number
a little
one,
toilet.
we got Ninja's Red Bull Stream Room, which is worth $100,000.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
I saw
an
this, dude. His
absolutely
room is
astonishing
insane. I wish I
setup
had
that
this.
I believe was interior design wholly, maybe imagined by Ninja, but built by Red Bull. We've got to the number one spot, people. And unless I see some
I
proof, this
literally,
is
I
truly
saw
a
it. I saw the
one-of-a-kind, one of best
pictures of
gaming
it,
setups
and it
in the
was
world.
like,
Finally finished in November
holy
last year. Red Bull
crap.
helped Ninja
His room
renovate
was insane. I wish I
and
had
bring
that
to
kind of room.
reality his gaming paradise in his room. Imagine for most people, at first we'll get budget equipment, what'll do the job. Then we may get a few upgrades along the way, and when things are going well, you might even get a few really nice bits that you're super proud of owning. Well, this gaming setup,
Like,
named
dude,
the
look at
Ninja
that.
Dojo,
He's got those like
is
two.
when
He's got
limits are
like
chucked
4
out the window
TVs
and
like
essentially
behind
get
him that
the
has the
top-notch
Ninja
equipment
logo.
for literally everything. But both his streaming and gaming PC setups are a complete
And then you got
custom
all the
NXRT
drinks and
build
snacks,
containing
like,
an
it's
Avega
crazy.
RTX 2080 Ti
I
graphics
swear, if I had
card
a lot of money,
and an
I would do the same
Asus
with that.
Tough X99 Mark I motherboard. He uses his Alienware monitor for gaming with a massive
Dude, he has, like,
widescreen
4
curve on the
monitors
left
right next
and
to
another
each
monitor
other.
on the right. Now, obviously, Ninja is going to be using the final mouse and uses a Corsair K70 rapid fire keyboard. Now, Ninja has a crazy
170.
amount of expensive equipment littering the desk, like the Rode NT2000
Dude,
microphone,
look at that.
and $2,000 Studio 4K Pro mixer, but the cameras are where things get really silly. He has 3 of these Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro DSLR cameras around the room, and they start at just over $5,000 each. This isn't just about the desk, though.
I think it's a
This
filming
entire
camera
room
too. It looks
has
like one
been
too.
utterly
No, I think they made it look like a filming
He's got
camera.
his own dude perfect
Wait,
looking
I'm so
endless
dumb.
desk
It
with
is a
an
filming
82-inch
camera, but it
TV
looks
on
like
the
a
wall at the
news
back.
camera. That's what I meant to say.
543
Yeah, dude, like, look.
55-inch
Look at those TVs.
all
Like,
laid out like Lego blocks, and has
it's so
lights,
weird.
which he can
I'm sorry, I'm
manually
so dumb.
change to any
I know it's a
color,
filming camera. I meant like a
covering nearly
news
every
camera
surface.
where you
He
film
even has a
news
disco
and
ball
stuff.
on
It
the
kind of looked
ceiling.
like that.
Similar to Tfue, Ninja also has his very own embroidered Maxnomic gaming ring. Although I doubt Tfue has custom doggy bowls built into the drawers of his desk and jars filled with candy. And with that, we hope you guys have a wonderful day and keep it right here on Top 5 Gaming.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Those were some crazy things, but yeah, if you're new, like and subscribe. Comment if you would have one of those gaming setups. Comment 1 through 5, which one you would want. I'd probably go with number 1, obviously. Probably that's what everyone's gonna say. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I made a video like a day ago, and it got copyrighted because apparently the music in it was copyright claim. It was literally a piano in the background, but apparently piano background music can get copyrighted too. It was the Juice WRLD album. It's called Anxiety Juice WRLD, and it was like the album Legends Never Die. He came out with a new album, and I was watching the intro with you guys, but then I got demonetized for it, and it was only up for like an hour, so I think maybe some of you guys saw that video, because it was only up for an hour, and then it got copyrighted, so yeah, it kind of sucks, but I thought I'd just make another video, because since it's quarantine, I have more time to make videos now, but once school comes up, because I'm going into middle school, so once school comes up, it's gonna be like hard to make videos, but I'm gonna make maybe a couple more videos this month. Probably make 2 more this month, and then yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.